This is Big Bro versus Little Bro for the AFC Championship. Big Bro ended up winning, I guess. We had something go wrong. The commissioner, I'm assuming, accidentally advanced the week, force advanced the week, and that made those two that were potentially the players that I had to play, their game was simmed, and Big Bro team ended up coming out on top. So now it's Big Bro versus Little Bro AFC Championship. Ham Squad, let's get it. All right, I'm ready. I had to put my stream on. He said, hold on, I'm not about to waste my time playing this game. Yeah, like I said, they had some technical difficulties, and I don't know, we might gotta restart the league because of this.
What happened?
And Dorian said he basically force advanced it because he said that it showed that they both had bye weeks.
That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before.
But that nigga should know there's no bye weeks in the playoffs.
Right. Yeah, the only time you have a bye week is if like you won the like you have a bye week and you're not playing in the wild card game. You have a bye week that first week.
Yeah.
That's the only time it would say bye week. But besides that,
right. But we passed all that, so.
Damn.
He said Madden got the coronavirus and fucked up the season.
So what y'all gonna do?
Yeah, I'm trying to play.
So who are y'all in the playoffs though? Like you and Jacory, are y'all in the playoffs?
Yeah, this is the AFC Championship game right here.
So does anybody miss out because of the first advance? Oh, okay, so your team pretty much won, like
yeah,
he simmed it and his team won.
Yep.
Okay, so then y'all playing each other then. Yeah,
But
I guess
trying to
BJ
see
probably
if
pissed
BJ
off.
mad and want to restart the league because of this. But I'm saying, shoot, he already got one Super Bowl. We in the second season. Let somebody else get one. Let somebody else get one. You feel me? Nah, but he did say he was trying to three-peat.
He said he's trying to three-peat. Fuck all that shit.
Not no more.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bro, the league is not over. Let's play.
are you ready? Are you ready?
I mean, I would still say y'all should. Oh, well, I get what you saying now, Jacory. You're not trying to play the game for nothing.
Yeah, I feel it too.
But at the same time, I mean, this is it. I mean, like, y'all play and then it's Super Bowl. Like, I wouldn't be, even if, like, my game did get simmed, I don't know if I'm willing to, like, risk a whole season, like,
The whole
everything I
like,
did. Yeah.
we in the second season right now. Like, I'm not trying to restart. He has been trying to start a new season.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Portland River Hogs and the Brooklyn Beats.
You said what?
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's weird. You're supposed to be out here, my guy. Oh, fuck. Come on, hold your block, bro.
It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from
so y'all gonna wait until BJ get on to see if y'all gonna play your game.
He ain't saying nothing in the chat.
Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd.
I mean, y'all can still come up with a winner, right? Like, even if like he wants to start a new season, y'all can at least end this season. You know what I mean? Like y'all can play, and then whoever wins to go play the Super Bowl. So, and then at least you have a Super Bowl winner for like the season. Or this franchise, if y'all do start over.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Dorian was taking that shit out. He was catching it from back there and taking that shit out. I was like, damn, nigga, you bold.
Got it. Mark 5. So we got man. Ready?
They'll run for the first
shit, if y'all do end up playing, I'm gonna watch it.
What's the flag?
Penalty
Holding.
flag on the field.
Oh, illegal blocking the back.
So this will be accepted as he moves the offense backwards.
Alright, let's go and watch that shit. Watch it right now. Oh shit, I'm just...
Handoff, Coleman, right side. And he's
Damn.
Plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A good
It
comeback
rolled
there
over
after the
everybody.
penalty, 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Stand up.
They're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun, Herbert.
Toss his ass, baby.
How much in?
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep...
How do you call fair catch? Oh, shit.
Uniform, no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult.
I really learned how to call fair
Terrific
catch.
athletes who are trying to put it on the ground.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's got this down to the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
35 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
What city are you at, Jacory?
Oregon. Oh, Portland, yeah. Portland, Oregon, yeah, same thing.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
Come on now.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
Where?
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Moves him back 5.
I thought one of my niggas moved. I was going to be upset.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Looking to throw. Herbert.
Oh, I thought I got up there.
Complete. Second catch of this
Good
AFC
shit.
title game, and he's got a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area,
This
so you
big.
may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that
There's
place.
a
Usually it's
smack that
he fired a
call.
bullet in there for the completion. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5.
Oh, hit it out of his hand.
Complete. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Oh, did he?
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the
Oh, good shit. Oh, let's go! Let's go! You calling the challenge? Oh, yeah, he calling the challenge. Oh, yeah, he calling the challenge.
Tosses it down on the field.
Let's go!
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Tucker, you got to make some magic happen.
Oh fuck! They fucked up my kick. I fucked up my kick, bro. Here's your magic.
This is taken near the 13.
Oh, that's bullshit. All right, come here. Come here. You're gonna have to earn those.
5-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Oh, get there.
Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the
Oh, that's
end.
why.
Nice
It was Shaquem
completion,
Griffin.
like
He
they
ain't
did
had
in
that other
practice.
hand, bro.
Last
He ain't
catch
had
short
that
of the
other
marker
hand,
by
bro. That's
just
fucked
a
up.
yard. Losing with a very
That's
manageable
fucked up,
2nd and
bro.
1.
That's hilarious.
2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is met quickly.
He didn't have his other hand.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your
Oh,
running
good block.
backs, they have to step forward.
Good smack,
Bottom
though.
line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Said time to go 90.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6. It's caught by OBJ. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Damn, what is that?
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles.
Oh, good shit.
Touchdown.
Who's that?
John
Good shit.
Ross there to make the grab, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up.
I'm weak.
Sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
Hold it.
Drops shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Good shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Hell yeah. I got Julio.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
No PI?
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
We'll get the ball at halftime. Corey.
Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Shit, you still in it.
One more half to decide who takes
Score
home the
here.
Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments.
I don't know, bro. That's your team.
But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He finds his target, Beckham.
No.
Get the first before he's taken down.
Good shit. Good shit.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Shit, one of them boys was finna get it.
Thrown down to the ground there, but you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has
that's
to
that
learn.
fast man.
This game starts the process.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there.
Oh, I picked the wrong play.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there.
You got
the sticks.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, that's wrong.
Pollard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is that bullshit.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Pollard. And he'll be brought
Why you grab the face mask?
Flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They're having issues right now getting that running game going.
I wonder if maybe adopting some of the college run game would help here. Because we're still at that stage where you have a bunch of guys saying, I don't know about what the colleges do. And the college stuff is working in the NFL. Bigger line splits, create some more natural running lanes. Might help the offensive linemen get better angles in their blocking schemes.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, catch it.
Down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
You said fuck the field goal.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They run again with Breida.
2
yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pins look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Good third quarter, bro. Good third quarter.
Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Your defense to make a play.
Back to throw here. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. He got 29 yards that time. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead,
oh, I tried to get out of there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
and that shit
down.
closed up.
Oh my. Oh my goodness, Madden might have just cheated. I don't know what just happened.
Great job defensively. I think
He
he was
broke
trying
back
to
10
go through his
tackles.
progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now it's second down
flag
for the end zone, but it's in.
Damn, nothing to challenge.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Safarian Jenkins has it. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
What's up, man?
He'll look to throw.
I did that shit to my damn
Maybe the
self.
turning point they need. Adrian Amos with a pick. 2-score game here in the 4th.
I did that shit way too early.
Keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does. And
Yeah, you needed that shit to be a pick 6.
Maybe they're sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that shit sound like something broke.
At the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last
Yeah,
time
some shit
turned it
fell
over
off my
on
grip.
4th on
That's
4th,
it.
didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Let's go!
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. They run with Breida. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
this is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go.
Oh! Hold it. Hold the block. Just hold it for a couple more seconds.
Actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you said, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that can come back and get you.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll drop the throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call
they're going to do us like that.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Tucker's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
There you go, Lawson.
Lawson, able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Herbert, they'll let it go deep, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have it set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They go counter with Breida. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or
Go ahead.
Just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. He finds an opening past the 40. It's Beckham. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Looking to throw. Herbert.
What the fuck?
And he gets this.
That's bullshit right there.
35-yard line.
But okay,
well, the
I
offense
see.
going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert Throw left side complete. It's James. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
Getting behind the line.
Down here right around the 23-yard line.
Behind the line? Damn.
Timeout called for by the offense. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go.
We just gonna run a different play. Fuck it. Bro, I've been running the same play whole game.
Throwing on first down. Herbert.
What's the flag?
Is caught right at the 10-yard line.
But what's the flag?
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Herbert. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for the touchdown. Richie James, 33 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. From the gun, Herbert.
Oh, pick it up. Oh, I understand.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
He'll look to throw here. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down again. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt.
I might have missed that bitch. Let's get it.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it? Let's go. Let's go. This widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
Bro, these niggas got me fucked up.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, there you have it. Little brother wins. And I'm going to the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go. Appreciate everybody stopping by, showing love. Leave a like on your way out. Man, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Hand Squad, we out.